What's going on, guys? It's Sparky here. This is my third update of my first person game. Um, right, basically in this update I have added another gun and also got another gun also ready to be added in with the other two that I've made. Basically I'll show you in the scene mode the gun. So in the weapon camera here I had the primary and the secondary weapon. So the primary weapon is the ACR, as you saw in my last update, and the secondary is an M9 pistol. So if we go to if we just align our view, if you align the view to our selected, and then we go and turn off the primary weapon, you can see in the scene view that there's our pistol. Right, if we go into the play, the pistol will disappear and we just got our ACR. That gun actually falls realistically, sort of hits the floor, and that I'll quickly show you that actually. This is for like objects and stuff, so it hits the floor and sort of rolls over. So basically the ACR, what I've done to it is I've improved all the textures and the normal maps, which is like the bumps and everything on the gun. As you can sort of see, all the edges and that are all defined, and with the little like where the screws normally are, they're all bulging out on that. And also the little adjuster part for the aim in the scope on the right hand side has also got its texture. So all the textures are now fixed. Alright, so I've sort of edited the reload on this, so there's a bit of like a sway when like the gun sort of reloads. I've improved the sprinting, so the gun's a little bit lower when you sprint. I apologise, I've got a cold, a really bad cold. I had it for a few days now. Right, so this is the M9 pistol. The sway is a bit more on this pistol. It may seem a bit much on this recording, as as like my computer lags whenever I record. So yeah. Right, we've got our aiming, where like you hold the gun a bit further out as you would with a normal pistol. Got our firing, all the effects work and everything. And we have our reload, where the gun sort of sways. It's a lot more realistic. It's a lot more realistic than the ACR. We've also added the sprint animation with it, so the gun also obviously like moves when you sprint. As it is a lighter gun, that's why we've added the movement amount to more. We've also added a new glove texture. Sorry, and we've tried to improve the arms. The arms are still up to the best that we can do, but I'm just trying to get it to a good standard. I just need to like play with the normal maps and textures. As you can see, like the walk speed is still slower with this gun. I've adjusted the walk speed for this pistol, so it's a lot more realistic when you walk. It's the same with the ACR. It goes with both guns. The top area of the gun all moves back, and the rear sort of like clip thing goes down when you shoot as well to make it more realistic. Still a few things I need to do. Also, I've started to make the terrain, so you can see like dirt and the trees and that. The little concrete blocks surrounding it to make it look a bit fancy. And also we've got working stairs which allow you to go up and down them, which is always good because that's how stairs should be. Apart from that, that's all we've got for this update. I know it's only quick. There's not a lot to it. But basically, like the 1 and 2 buttons on the keyboard, when you press 1 it gives you your primary weapon, and when you press 2 it'll give you your secondary weapon. So it's a bit like Call of Duty. I just need to make the transactions a bit better from gun to gun. So obviously, like when you're done, gun sort of like drops down and then it'll bring up the other weapon, which will make it a lot smoother to change guns. So this is what I mean about the move amounts. It's all like lags because of my computer. Yeah, it doesn't actually move that much. Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build this into an exe file. Then I'm gonna upload it somewhere, and then I'll give it to you guys to sort of test up to now. And then you can sort of leave me a comment on what you think was good and what isn't good, what I could add and stuff like that. Apart from that, that's the end of this update, really. So any improvements or any ideas that I could have for the future for this game that I could add in, which you would like. At the moment, the sort of storyline I'm thinking of going on is basically you're going to start with like normal modern day stuff, then you end up like going into sci-fi, because I've had that sort of idea from people before, like don't make it the same as like Call of Duty in that, because it's a bit boring after a while when loads of people are doing that. Try and make it your own sort of thing, and they were on about it and make it so it's in the modern day. Then it goes on to like some sci-fi sort of thing, where something in the modern day has an effect on the future and it's still going on then. So that's the sort of storyline I'm going to go on. I'm not sure which characters I'm going to use yet, and what sort of like in between storyline I'm going to use. That's the sort of basic storyline I've got. If you have any other like, ideas for anything to do with the game, including storylines and weapons and anything like that, just tell me. And if you have any like links to any 3D models for weapons, also like comment them so I can download them and I can use them in the game with the textures. So if anybody out there also is only good at modelling guns and creating the textures and normal maps for the bumps on the guns and whatnot, like creating the 3D models in like Blender or 3ds Max, then also let me know as well if you're willing to help me out with that. I can't fund anybody to do it, so it will just have to be out of like volunteering and just being nice. So you will be credited when the game is actually done, which probably won't be for a while, considering the amount of like precision and accuracy I like to have in my games and my creations. But yeah, if you are willing to help in any way, just give me a shout, and anything that you may be able to help in, tell me what you can and can't do. I can sort of like see what you can do. Basically, all like the creation and all of that is sort of based on my computer, so it would have to be like modelling buildings and stuff like that, and also other weapons, and like creation of storyboarding characters with full movement. And also like in Blender you can also create like animations. So if you have any way of like making like full characters of like arm animations or anything like that, then let me know as well, because I could do with that in this game. At the moment, if you actually look, I just have arms. I don't have characters, I just have arms. Which isn't very good if I was to make this into a multiplayer game or anything where like there's like reflective surfaces so like you can see yourself. So let me know if anybody could do any of that. That'd be a big help. And yeah, that's the end of this third update, and I'll see you in the next one, where I've hopefully got maybe some more of the map done and possibly a UMP done, because if I could get that done, that's a pretty big bonus. So anyway, yep, it's been Sparky. I hope you enjoyed this update. Give me your feedback and everything, and I'll see you in the next one, guys.